Afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Trevor Williams gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Suzuki. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
So here's Cody Bellinger, and it's fouled away. And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Suzuki takes his lead at third with one away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Merker. Runner in scoring position with two gone. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging.
One ball.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fouled off. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the Nationals nothing. Adbert Alzolay is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Victor Robles digging in now as he grounds one briskly to short. He's right there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Dominic Smith.
Now in the box, Dominic Smith. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Happ scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Cubs 1 and the Nationals nothing. Now batting, Patrick Wisdom, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. No one out with a runner at second. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Count remains full. Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Dickerson. He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
So now to the plate, Nico Horner. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. So stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. His previous history with Trevor Williams. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. A ball and no strikes. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. The 2-2. Runners on his way to third. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Alzolay, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 out here and a runner at second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Chicago.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Corey Dickerson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. Happ picks it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And I'm going to be focusing on Ian Happ. Listen, the bat plays. We all know that. That's the spotlight tool that he possesses. But he also gives his manager a lot of versatility. Not only in the infield, this guy can also go out to the outfield and go get it with a pretty strong arm.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Stepping in now, number 45. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Alzolay has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Joey has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Luis Garcia comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. 2 balls and a strike to count. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 1-0.
2-0.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They're down 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in, Suzuki. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And that misses ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Pull, that's inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fouled away. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side. Digging in, Riley Adams. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Trevor Williams comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bellinger comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Abrams. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. 2 out, nobody on. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Nope.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Scooped up, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Matt Merker.
Matt Merker.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Patrick Wisdom waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Coming to the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss for strike one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Count still full, 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Hit hard to the right side. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Victor Robles.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Happ brings it in, and that's the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Dominic.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. First delivery to him on the way. Out of play off to the right. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Nico Horner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-0 the count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Dickerson. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The catcher.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. In the dirt here. Oh, and he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Now back.
Striding in, Adbert Alzolay. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball just inside. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate, you're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second. Now he's got a 3-ball count.
3-2, full count.
3-2.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready once again, Ian Happ. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
2 balls.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
2-1.
First and second now, 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Robles is back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Number 27.
Stepping into the box, Suzuki. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. And the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Nationals, the first baseman.
Ready now, number 45, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Two and 1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Luis Garcia. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike.
You got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting. Third base.
Digging in to try it again, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Thad Ward takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for Washington, number 68.
Ready for another chance, Matt Merker. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
1 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as it's grounded sharply to first. And this throw gets away from him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The bat, number 2.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. In now, Nico Horner. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two out with the man at first. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Fouled away. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Stepping up to the plate, Riley Adams. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
go. They're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Ildemaro Vargas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Ildemaro Vargas.
Low for ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Up top, it's 2-0. Pitch on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Wisdom moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping up now, C.J. Abrams. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 0-1.
Timeout.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Victor Robles is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. From the stretch, Dominic Smith stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0 delivery. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is Bellinger, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the next. Victor Arano is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So here now is the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay. It was a walk in his last trip. Zach McKinstry is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
McKinstry.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. The next Cub up, Ian Happ. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Suzuki. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
1 strike.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting. The 7th fielder.
To the plate now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
That's out.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Stepping in now, Matt Merker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Patrick Wisdom will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 6 and the Nats 1. Cody Heyer will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 12, Cody Heyer.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Corey Dickerson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
2-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to third. He's got it. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now batting, number 45.
And now for Washington, number 45. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Full count now. 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Into the box now, Luis Garcia. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Brandon Hughes takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Brandon Hughes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki is there. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Riley Adams. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. The lead remains 5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mackenzie Gore will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Keibert Ruiz will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Ruiz.
Christopher Morrow is going to be asked to get things going here as it lead off the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Nico Horner waits on deck. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico Horner.
Striding into the box, Nico Horner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
1-0 pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He went down on strikes last time up. Yan Gomes will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Yan Gomes.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2. just a touch outside. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Takes this the other way to right, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here it comes. 2-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hard ground ball to third. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 6-1.
Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing first base, number 5. Now catching, number 15, Yan Gomes.
Number 19 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base run.
The 0-1 hit out towards second, fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Now to the plate, C.J. Abrams. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Too high. 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Suzuki is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Victor Robles. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
0-1.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 38.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith. Base hit into right center.
The left fielder, number 23.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Nats draw just striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Suzuki. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's the ball.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The batter, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Matt Merker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back for that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's the Cubs 7 and the Nationals 2. Ready for another shot now. Number 45. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Baseman, number 45.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Michael
attention,
Rooker
please.
will come on and make
Now
his
pitching
fourth
for
appearance in
Chicago.
this campaign.
Number 59, Michael Rooker.
First delivery to him on the way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one. He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Up next for the Nationals.
So digging in now, Luis Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rooker, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-0. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stone Garrett will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Last strike now for the Nats. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alzolay gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 7 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.